Hey Scorpios, this is HES for HES Ultimage, and this is your divination forecast for the month of March. So I know that February was really intense for a lot of people. There was a big shift in our energy where we had to face a lot of demons and slay them and see our shadows and then cleanse everything out and purify and move on into a whole other energy that's going to begin in March. And I know I mentioned a lot of this in February, but I just wanted to recap that because I'm sure right now that everybody's needing these March messages. I know I really did. All right, I'm gonna get started. Gonna be a little bit shorter this month because again, I've been through a lot. All right, here we go. Okay, energy that surrounds you for the month of March. Okay, Rasanagrapada, sorry about that, the center, and Lilapada, the joy. Okay, and since these are paired together, it's showing me Rasanagraha shows the axis, through which you stabilize. Lilapada shows the lightness and the activity that you want to bring into March. It's almost like by being more active and being more spontaneous, you'll gain more control and more closure from February. Because again, it's been a really intense month for a lot of people, myself included, where it's almost like you had to see a lot of things that weren't working in order to make the truth work, basically, and connect with that. Leela actually would suggest that you need to be in your own truth when it comes to what makes you happy, and that happiness will become the core through which you stabilize yourself. Okay, all right. Energy you're bringing. All right, this has been a very popular one for March. Lavanipada, the grace. And it's good because Lavani is represented by a tree, which would also suggest stability, but also fruitfulness, not opulence, but richness of character, richness of growth. That being energy that you're bringing, again, it has to do with connecting with that joy, connecting with spontaneity and fun in order to grow out more, to expand more, to flourish more, because we all really need that right now. March is the beginning of a long process, decades process, where we need to connect to something new, and that new thing is truth, where before we could kind of get away with just getting by. Now it's going to be the only way that you get by is by being true to yourself and your programming. And anything else, it just kind of stops working. All right. Reflection. Wow, okay. We have Tiralapada, remover of ancient paradigms, and Sarvatomukhīpada, also a very popular one, the refined perception. Tiralapada would suggest in your reflection sector, okay, yeah, it refers to those things that you need to remove from your life in order to have a better time, in order to be happier, in order to be more free, and again, more spontaneous. Sarvatomukhīpada has to do with nuance, with subtlety. It's about being able to perceive subtlety or small details that help you, in this case, make yourself happier by exploring your life in a more free way. And again, it's about connecting to things that make you feel good. And when you connect to those things that make you feel good, then doors open. Okay. Action. Wow. Oh, God. These are so popular for this month. Okay. Yeah. All right. Action is Anitakaripada, the extremist, paired with Marginipada, the guide. Now, the extremist shows, again, drastic changes. I have to say, February was about drastic changes on the inside in order to prepare you for drastic changes on the inside and outside that are coming. Margini would suggest that those new experiences, you're protected and that they're blessed. And again, they're all tied to how you can enjoy life more and how that will expand your opportunities and your perspective. But Margini in the action sector would also suggest new moves towards new opportunities, new paths, new experiences, even if those are social or emotional or relationships, whatever. But also that those moves into new territory are drastically different than things you've already experienced. Yeah. All right. Reaping. Wow. All right. We've come full circle, Scorpios. Narmadapada is your reaping. And guess who she is? The free thinker. And that, is all about this very Eastern philosophy. She represents the idea that we want to get outside of labels, in this case, in order to find happiness. So, if you label yourself according to your profession or according to your identity, sexuality, personality, etc., whatever you do that keeps you from experiencing the full panorama, the full perspective of who you can be and what you're capable of, Narmadapada would be the suggestion that you don't label anything in yourself and you just let yourself be everything that you can be. But again, the joy is a big part of that. So it's like when you get outside of the labeling and outside of the limitations, you're going to be a lot happier. All right, Scorpios, that is your March. Take care. I'll see you later.